I'm newly single for the first time in a very long time.
What's your number?
Oh my God, wow. I wasn't that excited when I found out, but thank you so much. All right. I was married for a long time, so the last time I was single was before my flip phone had photo capabilities. So it's been a long time. I've never done online dating before, and I'm not really excited about it. Like, it doesn't seem that romantic to me, and I'd rather meet someone like the old-fashioned way, drunk in a blackout. But apparently you have to do online dating. So recently one of my gay guy friends was like, hey, don't worry about it. I'm gonna set you up on some apps and get you started. And I was like, oh my God, that's so awesome, because he knows what he's doing. He's on Grindr. And I woke up and saw he'd sent over 100 messages from my account, and they were all dirty food puns. So for example, he wrote to this hot guy named Luke, and he's like, hi, I like eating almonds, but I'll take alternative nuts. And then Luke wrote back to me and said, hi, are you hungry right now? Is this dating? Is this it? I'm not ready for this. This is terrifying. Honestly, this makes me miss my husband's ED. Thank you. That joke works so much better than his dick, so I'm good. All right. Thank you. Yes. The highlight of divorce is the revenge comedy. That's right. I did go on a good online date, though. I swiped through all of this guy's pictures, and the last picture he posted, it was a screenshot of his credit score. And it was 828. That's amazing. 828, I'll tell you this much. Every responsible woman in here is wet right now, okay? Honestly, I could not swipe right fast enough. It wasn't even a swipe. I almost blew out my shoulder, you know? I'm just like, hell yeah, Bruce! I want to see your apartment! And then I sent this picture to my girlfriends, and I'm like, hey, you do not need to worry about me. I met my next husband. And they were like, Liz, this is not a person, this is a number. And I was like, no, you dumb bitches, this is love, all right? Act like romance is dead, that's crazy. Hey, you guys, I have a wild breakup story. This is crazy. My husband broke up with me and moved out, and I came home one night to watch some Netflix on my Apple TV. But as I was pulling up Netflix, my fingers slipped on the trackpad, so I accidentally opened up a photo stream. And it turned out my husband was streaming screenshots of sex messages with a new girl and sending them to my living room TV for me to find. So all these really graphic messages popped right up, and I was like, oh my God, like, honestly, for the very first time, I was like, I really regret buying the bigger TV. This is... And my husband never sexted me, so I was like, I gotta find out what this is about. So I studied those messages until 4 in the morning. And her name, oh wait, is anyone in here named Paloma? Nope, sweet. Her name's Paloma. And here's the thing, this is not Paloma's fault. I kind of feel bad for Paloma, you know? Like, when Paloma was sending him this stuff, she had no idea that he's a goddamn weirdo who's gonna screenshot it and send it to his ex, who's someone with access to a microphone 7 nights a week. But here we are, her name's Paloma. But I'm not knocking Paloma, all right? I'll tell you this much, Paloma is sexy as fuck, and she was bringing her A game, all right? It was amazing. Like, I've never sexted before, but if I get in a sexting relationship, I'm just going right back to those messages and lifting what she wrote, all right? It was inspirational. Like, honestly, like I said, I've never sexted, and frankly, I'm very bad in bed, so I'm lazy, and I've been trying to rebrand as submissive, and nobody's buying it. So when these messages came in, even though I was so hurt, like, a small part of me was like, oh my God, I kind of want to be Paloma, you know? And then I was like, no, I don't want to be Paloma. I want to fuck Paloma. Hell yeah. Like, she's just so good at sexting, all right? But it turns out my husband, not so much. This was a one-sided talent show. Paloma was doing the heavy lifting. Like, Paloma sent all these sexy messages to my husband about what she was gonna do to him next time she saw him. And I cannot quote it, because you guys will just get up and start fucking right now. But it was super hot. She writes the sexy stuff, and my husband responds. He responds with 3 celebrate emojis, just woo, woo, woo! And I'm like, what the hell is that? Like, it would have been hotter if he picked up the phone and played an air horn at her. I'm like, dude, that is not the way to sex. I'm no expert, but just go to the fruit and vegetable section and pick something. And then Paloma wrote more sexy stuff about what she was gonna do to him, and this time he writes back and he goes, wow, I'm gonna be so horny all day tomorrow, it's a good thing I don't have any meetings. And I'm like, hey man, Paloma does not care about your meeting schedule. And if you're trying to impress her with the fact that you're employed, you're just showing her that you're underutilized at work. But more importantly, why the hell aren't you gonna be horny until tomorrow? What's happening tonight? I'm like, dude, this is the worst night of my life, and I am double fisting vibrators right now. And when this first came in, I was so hurt and so upset, but then I kept rereading it, and I processed what he wrote, and I was like, oh my God. He needs my help. So I took pictures of everything on the TV and I emailed them to him with my notes on how we could improve.
What an